Her daughter's wedding was coming up and she wanted to look her best for it, but she was 235 pounds, wore double XL clothes, and would buy bigger clothes to cover up her excess weight. She couldn't even almost fit in the dress that she wanted for the wedding day. She hated what she saw in the mirror and she was not proud of who she had become. But it wasn't until someone asked if she was pregnant that she knew she had to make a change. In this video, I want to reveal everything she did in just 120 days to transform her body from this picture to this one. The first thing we did was create a customized nutrition plan that was unique to her body, her age, her nutrition preferences, and her weight loss goals, in addition to her menopause status. We calculated the perfect calorie goal that would put her unique body into a healthy deficit and allow her to reach her goals in time for the wedding. Then we determined what her macronutrients needed to look like in order to get her to the weight loss she was wanting. We educated her on portion sizes and how to choose the healthiest foods in every food group. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute, you taught her the healthiest foods to choose so that she could reach her goals? You didn't have her on some strict meal plan or anything? That's exactly right. We are not only concerned about her losing weight, we wanted to make sure that she could keep it off long term. So that is why we educate our clients on how to create a healthy lifestyle instead of following some strict regimen that after the program they're going to ditch right away so that they can get back to eating their favorite foods. Now the next step was to get her a personalized exercise plan put together. We customized workouts specifically to her needs and her lifestyle and provided access to an additional library of over 1,000 workout videos so that she could try some different workouts and see which ones she enjoyed the most. Next, it was time to start tracking all of her foods so that we could give her guidance on the foods that she was choosing and how to make adjustments to make sure that she was hitting her goals. Day 1 of tracking, not the greatest, but by day 5, she was hitting her goals like a champ, all while choosing the foods that she wanted to eat. Now, nutrition and exercise are essential in this process, but they don't complete the picture all on their own. Once we had the nutrition down, we began to dig deep into the reasons for why she had ended up where she was in the first place. Think about it. If our minds are responsible for all of our behavior, every action, and every decision we make day in and day out, then don't you think it'd be important to figure out why we're doing the things that we're doing? If you just change your food, eventually your ingrained behaviors will take over and you'll end up right back where you started from. There are over 1,500 peer-reviewed research studies showing how significantly our mental health impacts our physical health and leads to weight gain and other chronic illnesses. Our physical health is an outer expression of an inner conflict. So if we want to get lasting weight loss results, we have to address the real underlying problem. Now, this particular client wasn't always overweight. So when did this all start for her? It started as her relationship with a narcissistic husband went south. She was treated poorly. She didn't matter. He never had anything good to say about her. Over time, she began to find ways to cope, and food was there for her. With her self-worth shattered, she ended her marriage and began socially drinking to fill the void that she felt inside. She then met her current boyfriend, and together they built a community of friends around drinking and bar hopping. She gained weight, she lost motivation, but she had people around her, so that is where she felt comfortable. If she just went on a diet, all of these underlying issues would eventually sabotage her results. It's called yo-yo dieting. And how do you get out of the yo-yo? You have to address the real reasons for why you're stuck. And I promise you, it's not food. By the end of month 1, she had stuck to her plan and had lost a whopping 12 pounds, all the while trying to help her overcome the true underlying barriers that she was struggling with. By month 2, after roughly another 10 pounds, the hype of going and joining a new program started to wear off. The holidays were right around the corner, and her friends were tempting her more than ever to drink with them. Come on, it's no fun if we're all drinking and you're not drinking with us. Does she choose her friends or does she choose her health? This began our process, building up her self-worth and confidence in herself. How do you keep bar hopping and also be at your ideal health? She had to build up her internal strength to the point that it didn't matter how much crap her friends gave her about drinking. She stayed true to the woman that she genuinely began to care about deep inside. She didn't have to choose. Because of her newfound internal strength and genuine desire to care for herself, she could have both. By month 3, she was no longer a slave to the bars and her friends' wishes for her. She started finding hobbies that were more active, going for hikes and joining a pickleball league. One of her big milestones was to fit into her old ski jacket so that she could go skiing with her daughter. She began doing more things that she loved and making herself and her health a #1 priority. She sent me a picture of her in her ski jacket that she could finally get zipped, and she wrote, "First weight under 200 pounds. It feels so good. Never going back to that lifestyle it is." We helped her develop a mindset that wasn't just a diet or a weight loss program. These weren't temporary changes. She wasn't just giving up drinking for 4 months. These were the first few months of the rest of her life. She had completely transformed the woman that she was from the inside out. I messaged her and asked her if she could believe that she had already lost over 40 pounds. Yes, it's melting off. I've been doing really good. I know I haven't been as good with tracking, but it's definitely a way of life for me now. And although she did reach her goals, she got her weight down to be able to fit into that medium dress. The most important result was that she felt like a supermodel on the inside. And that's exactly how our rock star client managed to lose 40 pounds in 120 days by making herself and her health her #1 priority. It wasn't just about nutrition and exercise. It was about working to overcome the mental and emotional barriers that were keeping her stuck and learning to genuinely love the woman staring back at her in the mirror. By following our program, she was still able to eat foods that she loved, hang out with all of her friends at the bar on a regular basis, and eat meals that her and her boyfriend both enjoyed together. You can absolutely take what she did and implement it for yourself, no doubt. But remember, what we worked on was beyond nutrition. It was helping her realize that she's worthy of change, that she deserves better, and trying to do that without any support is incredibly difficult. So if you want our one-on-one help to get your body to your ideal weight and health, click the link in the description. And make sure to click on this video here if you want to learn more about how to lose 40 pounds in 4 months without crazy dieting. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.